Hey YouTube, I'd like to start off by saying I'm uploading a lot of videos and I just don't want you guys to get used to me uploading them any because I will not have the time. But what I'm wanting to do is catch up for the events that have happened in the past couple weeks. Now, the event I'm going to address in this video is, well, multiple events and actually just a general common theme in these events. And to be specific, I would like to address the shooting in the Sikh temple along with the Aurora, Colorado movie theater shooting. Um, First of all, I'd like to say that it is a big sign of where humanity is right now that someone is so heartless that they would walk into a temple of Sikhs, which, by the way, if you don't know anything about Sikhism, it's one of the more peaceful religions in the world. Walk into a temple of Sikhs and just shoot them for no reason. And I think that comes a lot from, just where the times are heading and the stress on people and the stress of a world that is under attack by, you know, pretty much every possible big power it can be under attack from. But what I want to address is the solution to these problems, and the solution is not gun control. It is not. Um, Someone who's going to walk into a theater and shoot 14 people is not someone who cares about the law. It's not someone who's going to abide by the law if you tell him he can't own a gun. He would have found a way to get that gun, and it would have turned out, the same. He would have killed 14 people because it was a gun-free zone. But if we had less gun restriction, let's say, most of the people in there were packing heat, then he probably would have had time to shoot a maximum of 5 people and would have been shot, and less than half the deaths would have occurred, and that's including his. Um, as is shown in countries such as Switzerland, where gun control is not only legal but emphasized for people, or not gun control but gun rights, um, the crime rate lowers when the majority of the population uh, owns a gun because they have the ability to defend themselves. A statistic often taken out of place is the statistic on how many people are killed by guns each year in the United States. But what you don't take into consideration is the fact that a lot of those are um, people who were committing a crime and were stopped in the middle of a crime. And if you take away gun rights, they would be able to carry out that crime. And not only that, but the only reason a government, which by the way does not care about you, would have to control guns is so that they will be the only ones with guns and they could control your lives through that. Just like in the USSR and Nazi Germany, which by the way were on totally opposite sides of the spectrum, and both used gun control. I do not trust, I don't know about you, I should hope you don't, but I do not trust our government to take away everyone's guns, especially because as long as there is a gun in the world or the ability of someone in the world to be able to make a gun, you're in danger if you're not allowed to own a gun. And that is my view on that. Goodbye, YouTube, and good night.